was Stone Rabbits out of Baton Rouge with White Noise. Followed by Lindsay Papillon with Let Me Get That About You. So Lana and I were talking about the new year coming up and how some of our friends and just randoms out there love to set New Year's resolutions. And Lana's eyes literally just flickered like 500 times a second. Are you okay?
I think they're stupid. I think I literally was, when we were deciding if we were going to talk about this, I was like, and I'll of course think it's dumb.
I said, yeah, you normally do. So.
Well, I think a lot of things that people tend to do are
right, but
dumb.
you have a reason behind it. So why don't you think resolutions are a good way to go?
I think if you follow through with it, great. You know, it's a great time of the year, I guess. Or someone just made it up, so I think that's stupid. Mm-hmm. But I think a lot of people who make them don't ever follow through with them, and so why make them?
And I guess I'm more the person, set goals. Set realistic goals for yourself. Even if you're dreaming and you want to set down your dream goals, whatever you want to call them, do it. Whenever you put the label New Year resolution, it's almost like you
give yourself a time limit.
Well, no, it's almost like an immediate, I know I'm not going to actually do this. I'm just saying it just to do it.
I think it's everyone's like, starting January 1st, 2014, I'm no longer going to smoke. Mm-hmm. Like, people who do stuff like that, that is like an immediate, you stop immediately. But to say, I'm going to lose 150 pounds.
And they could just be, obviously, for the whole year. That's their goal.
Yeah.
But still, it's kind of like, why set a resolution? Just do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a cop-out.
So I don't do resolutions.
Yeah,
if somebody asks, then I'll throw out some, main one that I've held on to for a while. But it's not, like, something I'm living by. Random videos, Snapchats from our friends.
Hey, if you want to Snapchat me.
Don't do that.
What?
Don't do it. You're going to regret it. Don't put yourself out there.
Really?
I'm telling you, don't do it. You're going to get some bad Snapchats.
Okay, I won't.
Trust me.
But if you do... I'm kidding.
I'm serious. Are you serious? Wow.
Good looking out.
That's what my job is. I'm here to protect.
I really didn't think that one through. Sorry to all of you that I just crushed your dreams.
Lana wanted to host this show by herself.
I know. He wouldn't let me.
And now you see why. Lana would go home literally having, 50 or so guys messaging her. And she'd probably...
It would not be that serious.
She'd probably have to change her number within the next day. You know I'm right.
Whatevs.
Everybody loves them some Lana.
What?
She's not denying it. She's like, yeah, I guess so.
Happens.
Oh, man. All right, here it is. Getting back to some music for you right here on LA On Air. We want to say congratulations to these guys, of course. It's Orion. They're going to be playing a huge show coming up in Houston, Texas. And we're going to be talking about that more as we get closer to it. Right here on LA On Air, it's You Wear Your Colors Well by Orion. And there it was for you right here on LA On Air. So, Lana, now we're about to enter the new year. You going to set any New Year's resolutions?
No.
I'm just joking. All right.
Except eat more ice cream. There's my resolution. Eat more.
Okay. Anyway. She's so like everybody else. That's why we have her on the show, because she's like everybody else.
Exactly.
Right.
That's why I'm her.
Oh, man. Want to make mention of the zombie run coming up. We're going to be airing the interview with Ashley Waldrop. It's just around the river bend. It's really cool thing. I'm sure you've heard of a zombie run before. If you haven't, then you should look this one up. It's probably one of those events you won't get it first, but it's really cool. Basically, zombies are chasing you while you are supporting a good cause at the same time. I love it. It's coming up in February, though, and we're going to have more on that for you next week, along with our interview with Ashley Waldrop. So stay tuned for that, right here on LA On Air.
LA On Air.
LA On Air. Hashtag LA On Air if you want to see what else we're talking about. And even when we're not on the air, we have a conversation going on constantly. Hashtag LA On Air. You'll see us out at Dormant. You'll see us talking to whoever. We do it all the time.
We only talk about the things that we go out and participate in. I mean, really, though.
So you'll get to see more of what we do during the week when we're not doing the show.
LA On Air.
Okay, she's a self-amplifier. Okay.
I love it so much.
That face had me rolling. You're funny.
I know.
Did she claims credit? Oh, man. All right, so any new music you want to send our way, if you're a Louisiana musician, you can send it to louisianaindieradio.com. There's a drop box there for you. And you can also send it to the show, LA On Air with Bray J at gmail.com. Make sure it's original music. Make sure you own it. God forbid. We don't want any legality troubles with you. Trust me. So, louisianaindieradio.com. Check it out. Support local and statewide musicians. And, of course, LA On Air with Bray J.
And Lana.
And Lana. Oh, my gosh. Anything else you want to add?
No, thanks for listening. We really appreciate y'all who really tune in every week and listen to us make fools of ourselves sometimes. Or me.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, whatever.
Shout out to Stellar Beans, of course. And, of course, our wonderful venue in New Orleans that we love to talk about, Gaza Gaza. Be sure to check them out. Always showing love to them. They bring in some really cool bands. I looked on their Facebook page, and it was cool to watch the process of how things are being done. So I really appreciated when they went in, they did pictures and stuff of their building coming together. It was so cool. Like, very creative of those guys to get together and do what they did. Very impressive. So check them out. A band outside of the Louisiana border that I want to mention right now. I posted their video a little earlier today, and it was cool. They did a mural outside of their studio, and it was really cool. It's by a good band called the Foxfire Experiment, and the name of the song is Mama Said, and they're out of Amarillo, Texas. Well, Austin Bagwell, he's in the band, and he and I connected on Facebook, started talking, and he sent me a link to their video. So go check it out. Again, the Foxfire Experiment by Austin Bagwell and his bandmates. Really cool, though, how it all come together. And it's just cool. Very impressive. I love time-lapse, and they did that. So, yeah, check it out. All right. Hopefully you have a good weekend. Of course, stay up to date, I guess.
Yeah.
Stay up to date on everything happening in your area, as well as statewide. If you have any events you want us to check out, or music, whatever, go ahead. Hashtag LA On Air. Tag us. LA On Air with Bray J as an actual person on Facebook, so you can go there and check it out. One of us is on there. And, of course, Braylon Jenkins, Lana Landrino. You have the option to let us know about it. And we'll cover it right here on the show. Good?
Very good.
All right. There it is for you. Have a great, safe weekend. Remember, keep Louisiana Indie Radio music on your phone. Download the app. And we'll check you out next week. We have a lot of cool stuff coming your way.
Absolutely. Get ready for New Year's.
And, of course, shout out to Ashes of Babylon and their new EP release.
Yes.
Huge deal. And I'm very excited for them and all that they're doing. Again, we have that interview coming to you next week. It's kind of funny. They they were telling me they're working on an album. Mm-hmm. And we love to hear that, of course. But even better, they were going to, after they left Lake Charles, they were going to Baton Rouge, then going back to Texas to Austin, and the Flamingo Cantina is where they play a lot there. Of course, in Baton Rouge, it was Mud and Water. And it's just cool to hear. They crack me up, though, because they're almost serious. They're not.
They've been in the music industry for so long. I can only imagine, like, at this point.
Right, so check out their new EP, World on Fire, Ashes of Babylon, showing love to them. Yep. Here we go, wrapping up the Christmas week, and looking forward to New Year's. We're going to have all those events and much more coming your way right here on LA On Air. Lana's tired. She's yawning now. That's all we have for you today. That's it. Bray J and Lana here with you.
I tried.
LA On Air. Here's some music by a band we love, Streetside Jazz Band, right here on LA On Air. You get to hear it. It's Do You Know What It Means to Miss New Orleans, right here on LA On Air.